What's up, y'all? This is Darren Collison. We're with my man, Dylan Andrews, one of my favorite players within the company, one of my favorite players watching. Very, very hard worker. He trains and he competes hard every single day. I mean, he's like a bull, and he doesn't care who he's playing against. I admire your game from afar. I'm a fan of your game, and I just love watching you compete. Um, you know, we're gonna watch some highlights. I'm gonna compare you to some of the players that I feel like have a little bit of your abilities and that you can take from them, and you can take into your game and step your game up to a higher level.
Okay,
But I want to ask you a few questions. For me personally, when I watch you, Dylan, like you compete at a very, very high level, and you don't care who you compete against. We match you up against professional players in our training company, and we match you up against guys your age. But you got to tell me, what drives you to compete at that level every single time, no matter who you're playing against?
I mean, no matter who I play against on the court, I just feel like I'm an underdog. No matter my name, no matter how high I'm ranked, I still feel like the underdog. I could be playing against probably, like, let's say a weaker team. I still come out and be like, okay, yeah, I'm the underdog. I'm not going to let nobody show me out. I'm a dog on the court. And
Okay.
at the end of the day, I'm going to show you that I'm a dog.
Yeah, I mean, you show it. What are you most excited about when it comes to collegiate level play?
I mean, college is something I've been looking forward to since I was a kid. I've been watching college basketball just growing up. I just love the atmosphere. The one thing I want to do when I go to college is hopefully make it to lead my team to the March Madness, the tournament, and hopefully be able to win the tournament.
That's good. I mean, you say win, and that's the biggest thing that young players have to understand is you cannot be a really, really great player at the next level or at the NBA level if you don't win.
Right.
You got to win at this level, and you got to win at the collegiate level, and you got to win at the NBA level. You're playing with another really good player in Kajani, who's one of ours, and we love training too as well. What do you guys think you guys can do differently together, and what do you feel like is going to help you guys play at a high level together?
Well, me and Kajani been playing together since we were in 8th grade, and so with growing up with him, basically from freshman year to sophomore year, now our junior year, the experience is going to show coming into this year. And so I would say for us that what we got to do differently is come in stronger and be able to be on the same page and connect more.
Yeah.
And so with that, we'll be unstoppable for sure.
Yeah, one of the things I like about your game, D, is the fact that your size, and you know how to play with your size. You know how to get to the basket with your size. You know how to create contact with your size. And you got a little bit deceptive quickness to your game a little bit. We're going to watch some highlight clips that, is going to show us, a bigger scale what you do, and we're gonna watch things that what we can do to improve. The
Right.
thing that I see that you can improve on has nothing to do with on the court. What do you think I'm about to say?
I have no idea.
Well, I talked to you about this before. It's just I think you could become a better leader.
A better leader. Yeah.
You know what's so funny? When I spoke to you earlier, you responded well, and now you're a good leader. But if you want to be a really, really great point guard, you got to be a great leader. You got to know how to get everybody involved, which you do on the court. You got to know how to talk to everybody, which you're starting to do at an extremely high level right now. You're very mature right now since, you first started with us. So the leadership quality is something that I know you're going to continue to improve, and we're not just trying to be good, we're trying to be great. So let's watch a couple clips that you do. I think this first clip that we're about to see right now, it just talks about some of the things that you do well in transition, getting out on the open floor. You can never take this for granted. So we're going to watch some of your clips. That's you getting out on the open floor. That's good. Got a little bounce. Okay. Shoot the ball extremely well. There you go, using your size. Real good finisher, too, as well. There you go, using your size. Do you see how important it is, though, when you do that? Look, I want to see some. No one's ever going to stop you because of this build. I don't have this build. This is a blessing that you have. It's this build. And you can get one bump, and that's the end for that defender. Right? And you can do that every single time. So literally all you have to do is just be patient. And you look at this clip right here, you're giving this kid a bump, and you're separating right now, and it's cash. That's a big-time shot. Real big time shot. Good. Good. Nice. Nice. In between game. Right, right. Good pass. Good pass. There you go, using your size. And one. Good pass right here. That play that you did right now, I want you to look at it as something that you can't take for granted. That's actually a good play, too. These are plays, like most good high school coaches, they execute really, really well. And this is one of the plays that you guys execute really well, that you're going to see at the next level and college level. And when we give you all these different type of ball handling drills and we try to confuse you guys, it's for us to confuse you, because when you're looking at the board, the clipboard, and the coach is drawing up plays, you don't have to know just your position. What other positions you have to know?
The 1, the 2, the 3,
3 to 4, the 4 and the 5. Right. If coach puts you out there at the 3, you got to know the 3, right? So, and that's just give you more awareness. So these plays like right here, when y'all do 5-on-0 in practice, you got to be the first one to lock in.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure everybody's in their spots at the right time and everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So this is a good pass, D. Real good pass. Size, boom. You see that contact? They can't stop that contact. And then you got a little handle to your game. Cash. Good pass, D. Good pass. Keeping your dribble. Why is keeping your dribble so important?
Being patient, seeing what you got.
Exactly.
What you can do out of that.
Exactly.
Especially in the paint, you can go slow. When you get to the paint, that's when everything's slow.
For sure.
If you drag the big out, make the big sleep, and attack them.
Exactly. And you do a much better job of that if I was at your age. I used to pick up my dribble every now and then, probably a little bit too much. But all the good point guards, they don't ever pick up their dribble. Yeah. And then when I start understanding it, I'm like, okay, you can literally create every single play, whether it's off the pick and roll, ISO, without just picking up your dribble. How are you as far as rebounding?
Rebounding, I'm a great rebounder.
You got to now, because with that size, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a rebounding guard.
Right, man. You can literally average, I don't know, this year for high school, you should be averaging between 7 to 10 assists and between 7 to 10 rebounds. Yeah. Along with your 20 points.
Especially I like rebounding because as soon as I get the rebound, I can just go.
And then exactly, you can start to break yourself. Very good. Good. Good rebound. Yeah, I see. Keep your dribble. Nice, nice. All that body. Can't do nothing with that. Good defense. Good. All right, so one of the players that, we feel you can look after, and this is actually a good point guard to look after. I looked up to him too when I was in the league. It's Chauncey Billups. Championship point guard, extremely intelligent, very patient, and he also has what that you have. What kind of build does he have?
Oh, yeah, he's a big guard.
He's a big guard. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. That's something that you use. So even on these clips, the things that you're going to see on these clips is his ability to get his teammates involved and his ability to use his size. And he's always patient. When you're this big, you can be patient because nobody's taking the ball from you. You got handles and you got size, okay? And you're going to see that from Chauncey. The thing that you're not going to see is how great of a leader he is. He's probably one of the best leaders in the NBA at that position. And he could bring a whole locker room together. And so if I were you, I'll take time out to look at some of his interviews, look at, why he leads the team the way he leads. So we're going to look at some clips right now. And you can chime in whenever you want and just look at some of the things that he does well. Run to the floor. Probably gonna make a good pass. Oh, good fake. Oh, yeah. Wow, he faked me. That's a good play right there. Patient. You see, what is he doing now? What did he do? Kept his dribble. Kept his dribble. Kept his dribble.
Pick it up.
Kept his dribble. You see how? And what else is he using?
His bump.
His yep. Good. Good play. Strong. It's good take. Okay, you got a little bit of that too. Bang. Bump. And one. Tough.
He uses his body.
Tough. Space out. Always moving without the ball too. Tough. Is he going super fast to you?
No,
He's not going super fast to you, right? Being the big off the screen. See how he's tagging that big?
Yeah, dragging him.
Yep. There you go, D. Yep. Exactly right. This game probably went to overtime. Oh, wow.
That was a good block.
Yeah, it was. That was a good block. That was a real good block. But you know what? Hold on, let me see. And you had a big shot in high school, or this past season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this is the game where he has a big shot right here. Called Big Shot Billups. Let's see what he does. Never be afraid of the moment. Don't ever be afraid of the moment.
Yo.
Never be afraid of the moment. He never was afraid of the moment. You win and lose with you taking a shot. All right, so we got one more player that we're going to go after that we feel like you can take some after the game is Eric Bledsoe. What do you know about his game?
Eric Bledsoe, another big stocky guard. He played at Kentucky, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Followed him a little bit. Eric Bledsoe was like that too.
Yep. He,
Quick little guard, knows how to use his body, can shoot it, knows how to get to the rim,
yep.
and uses the bump like crazy.
Exactly. I would say this though, and this is to remain to be seen. You are a good defender, but you can use your size to be a great defender.
Yeah.
Okay? One thing about Eric Bledsoe, and they'll probably show some clips, he's real good in the passing lanes. He's very aware. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you should take from him. He's good in transition. You're good in transition. You can shoot the ball. But he's really good on the defensive end. So we'll see what we see right here. Let's just see, passing lane, using his hands. Always use your hands when you're on the defensive end. Good play. Good. That's that fadeaway curl pass that we always talk about. Fade away. There you go. Good. Watch a couple more. Look at him push. Yeah. So, and D, sometimes as good of a scorer you are, you can get into a habit where you don't know whether you should pass or score.
Yeah.
You score the ball, be yourself, continue to put pressure on the defense. What I would say is maybe the first 2 minutes of the game, make sure everybody touches the ball. Get everybody comfortable in the game, because there's no point of DA scoring 30, but then your team is losing.
Right.
You want to make sure everybody's comfortable. So you might want to call a play for your 2 guard, your 3, your 4, your 5, and then you can start going to work.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you feel like you can improve on moving forward? That's my last question before we close up.
What I can improve on?
Yeah.
I would say for this season and for my whole basketball career, basically,
Yeah.
I would say I can improve on basically just being more consistent and being more efficient. Also, being more of a leader on the court.
Okay.
But that also comes with experience. But as this year comes, I know for a fact I'm going to have to be more of a vocal leader, because one of our other leaders, Devin,
Yeah.
UNLV, is gone. And so now it's my turn to step up.
There you go. There
Take
you go.
over.
What do you feel like, I lied, but what do you feel like, this is my last question, what do you feel like, you have improved on, since, you've been in the gym with us, you've been in your gym at these pickup games and stuff. What do you feel like you have improved on?
Being able to guard older guys,
Mm-hmm.
also being able to take bumps, being able to give a bump out, finish with contact. Shooting has improved. My handles has gotten way better since I've been with Pro Vision. But I would say those are the main things, basically. Also, just some of the stuff we work on, which like the one drill we did over at Ladera Ranch.
Okay.
What was that drill called? Where you made me have 5. We had 5 going up and down, and I had to be a vocal.
Yeah.
Call
The point guard play, though. Yeah.
That was
That's just is teaching you to be vocal and share more of your presence from a vocal standpoint. Being able to talk. In practice, you can't not talk enough. You can talk in practice. You should almost be somewhat of annoying in practice because you're talking too much.
Right.
And then after practice, you don't have to talk no more. But everybody has to know DA's on the court because of his vocal presence.
Right.
And that's just not with your team. That's with USA. That's what at the next level in college, NBA. Everybody has to know DA's on the court because of his vocal presence. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here, D. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of your game. You have a very bright future. I think you're only gonna improve. You're a very good jump shooter. You improved in your leadership. Your size, you know how to use really well. I think you're gonna get better as a post-up point guard, which is gonna be even phenomenal for you as a player. And I think you and Kanjani are gonna be on to doing some really special things this year. But Thank you for letting me dissect some of your game. That's Pro's Visions right there. And next time, we'll give you some more guys that we can pinpoint and dissect and try to help out others that need help with the game. Thank you, guys.